Welcome to the beginning of something great. In my endeavor to become the best YouTuber, streamer, entertainer, billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire, playboy, uh, creator, I've decided to embark on a new journey here. Alongside me playing video games and streaming, I was thinking, why not diversify my content into everything I like, right? Why just stick to one thing? So my goal is to, commentate, talk about anime and manga. And um I hope to do this for many series. Give my thoughts, give my opinions, rate, discuss the characters, discuss the themes, discuss the story, how good it is. And yeah, but I'm starting with something rather ambitious here. Um it's one of the big three, and the big three, and of the big three that have not been finished yet, and that is One Piece. I know, I know, kind of crazy. Like, what do you want? Do you want to do this one? You're not going to be able to finish the series. You're going to be doing this for 5 years. So, like, what's the point? No, my goal is to finish this within 6 months to a year. Um, that's going to be hard. That might be crazy. That might be an impossible timeline, but I've been wanting to read One Piece for so long. A lot of One Piece speaks to me, like the power system with Devil Fruit and Hockey. So cool. So freaking cool, man. And the world building is great. Just everything about One Piece is something that I would have read like a long time ago. But just the sheer scale of One Piece and how long it is held me off reading this for so long. And it also has led me to believe that, One Piece must be bad at storytelling because there's no way you need a thousand chapters for to explain one story. That to me shouts, I suck at pacing and I suck at storytelling. That's just me. And on top of that, I also felt like um out of the big three, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece has the worst art style. Not art style, art, art in general. If you see some spreads of One Piece, I don't know if anybody else agrees with me. It's so hard to understand what is going on. I don't know if that's just me, but it's just so hard to understand. Yeah, yeah. I've been following One Piece for a long time. I just don't know like the individual story beats and what happens. Like I have no clue what happens in Arabasta. I have no clue about Crocodile. I have no clue about who Princess Vivi is. Um, Even I know who Doflamingo is and his powers, but I don't even know like what happened in that part of the story. So there's a lot that I'm missing, and probably a lot of good shit that I'm missing too. And yeah, I've tried to read One Piece so many times. Just something about the start. I don't know. I always got bored and then I quit. And on top of like having to be like, okay, I'm like not even 1% of the way through the story. I feel like this is kind of fucking. I'm getting nowhere here, and I couldn't power through it. But that was me when I was younger. Now that I'm older, hopefully now I don't have as much of an ADHD brain and I can sit down and read better. Um, we'll see. We'll see. Now I've committed to this, so I have no other choice. And I also felt like, it's kind of scummy and cheating to to just skip to the parts that I find interesting because that just makes me feel like a I don't know, scumbag. I wasn't here for the whole ride, and I'm skipping to the parts. I'm skipping to the parts that are rewarded for the people that followed through, right? Like year five was just so cool. Like imagine reading One Piece from the start before you had any idea about like mythical Zoans and like Devil Fruit Awakenings, and then you've been reading for this entire time, and then you get to the point where Joy Boy returns, and then fucking Gear 5 happens. So cool. Oda has cooked. Oda has cooked. I can't lie. Oda has cooked in some parts, and that's why I'm reading this now. Yeah. So, what am I doing with the series? Basically, I will be reading One Piece, start to finish, and for each arc, I will be giving a synopsis of each chapter. And of course, the longer arcs are the chapters are going to be much more condensed, or I have to explain it much more condensely to keep it within a reasonable amount of time. Because like imagine me having to explain every chapter of Wano, which is like I don't know how many. That's like an insane amount of. That's like half of a whole manga in one arc, which is crazy to me. Um, and on top of giving a synopsis, I will be giving my thoughts, my rating, what I want to see going forwards, what I thought about the chapter, the dynamics. Sorry, the dynamics, the themes, and yeah, what I wish would be better, what I wish I would have changed, or what I would have done with the story. Because lore drop. Oops, lore drop about me. I like to write, and I'm a pretty creative guy, so that's just one of my passions. And with having no published work, I have decided to give my opinion on this story that nobody cares about, and I have no backing to even give one. But whatever, people give opinions on things that with way less backing than I do. At least I partake in it. There's other people out here like talking about like politics, for example, and they have no clue. They don't even research, and it's their job, and they'll just talk about it. Anyways, let me take a sip of water. What else do I want to say about One Piece? I think Oda does a really good job with world building. And he has like 1,000 chapters to be able to do it. But like, there's other series where I wish they just took more time to build a world. Like, for example, Jujutsu Kaisen recently ended. Probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite shonen. Oh man. If that manga was just a few, like 100 or 200 chapters longer, it could have been the best series in existence. Period. Even 50 chapters longer, but there's just so much that Gege could have done with the story. Anyways, that's JJK. This is not One Piece. Um, yeah, And I love world building. That's one of my favorite things to do when I'm writing is to world build. So cool. So cool that Oda. It's just so cool to be a mangaka. Like, can you imagine how much influence you have with your story that you curated yourself, and that so many people like indulge in? Like, oh man, I wish I could do something like this. Maybe in the future you'll see me with my own media company. I'll make something as big as One Piece. Who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows where this goes? Who knows where I'll end up? Yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope to release the Romance Dawn arc by soon. I don't know how long, but I can't keep it off because I'm trying to complete this within hopefully 6 months to a year. So who knows? And I hope for the longer arcs, eventually I get like my own editor. Because oh my god, how am I gonna do this while juggling everything else? Like today, I was just doing this. I was just reading One Piece, and this was just 7 chapters, and I wrote down all of my thoughts and everything, and that took like a few hours to do. So we'll see. And I have to cut that down into a digestible video. Enough. Like I could literally make a video like 3 hours long for like 4 or 5 hours long for one chapter. Not one chapter, one arc. For like one arc. Yeah, this is like infinite content. Like One Piece is like infinite content. There have been people that are, like Tekking. Tekking has been doing this for years. I've watched so many of his videos. Oh man, infinite content I could do here, and I can rate how powerful the characters are. I can rate my favorite devil fruits. I can like talk about each devil fruit and make videos on that. Holy shit, I'm about to be making bank. Anyways, I think that's it. I'm done. I'm done talking. All right. I hope that one day I can experience live myself reading the manga where Luffy finally becomes the Pirate King. I hope I can see that with my own eyes after reading the whole manga. All right. Yeah, that's it. Peace out. Peace out.